What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CM Trey. Back with another video. I hope you guys liked the video last time. But today it's going to be a different type of video. I'm going to have a special guest on. I'm not going to tell y'all his name, but, you know, it's my boy, though. He was a pro overseas. Last year was his first year. So I'm just going to ask him a little bit about his ups and downs, what he liked, what was different, you know, what he didn't like overseas versus here in the States. You know, because there's a lot of people that want to be pros one day. I want to be a pro as well. So, you know, I'm just going to talk to him a little bit about the culture shock and stuff like that. And I hope you guys that want to be pros will listen to this video and get some good information out of it, man. So we're going to start here in a little bit. Let's get to this money, man. What's good, YouTube? We back. Like I told y'all, we got a banger for y'all today. This is my boy Brandon. We just going to talk about his first year overseas. Say what's up, B.
What's up?
So really, just tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Chillicothe, Ohio. Went to Chillicothe High School, played 4 years of varsity basketball there, and then did my time, played 5 years of college, 4 years out of Division II, Cedarville, Ohio. And then from my COVID year, 5th year, super senior year, whatever you want to call it was at Morehead State University, went up to D1.
All right, so at what time did you know like you wanted to be an overseas basketball player? Or that you could be, like, was it during Cedarville when you was really going crazy, or like was it in high school? You know what I'm saying?
I think it really started in high school for me, just knowing like the work I put in to get to where I was at Cedarville, and I had the success I did, and just, you know, I definitely would say in high school, like when it really like opened my eyes, like this is what I really want to do. But once I got to college, like seeing the stats I put up, like I said, I had the success. Just that's when it really showed me, like, you know, I really can make my, you know, my dreams to reality.
Right. So, like, around what time did your agent hit you up? Was it at Cedarville during your 4 years, or was it when you got to Morehead your first year?
Yeah, it was at Morehead. It was actually after the season. He hit me up around maybe I think July, something like that. Cause I didn't end up leaving, going overseas till about September. So
okay,
somewhere around July.
That's what's up. So like, did he give you a lot of options, or was it like one team, couple teams? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gave me a lot of options, but only 2 teams really committed and pulled the trigger. I had an offer in Ireland and then an offer in Germany. I ended up going with the team in Germany, as you can see right here, the first year jersey for my overseas career. So
you know it. So what was the team name?
The Rostock Seawolves.
Okay. So what part of that was in Germany, right?
Yeah.
So what part of Germany was it?
The very top, like very top. 45 minutes from Denmark.
Okay, that's what's up. So just tell us a little bit about your first year when you arrived. I remember you telling me a little bit that your pops went with you. So like, just tell us a little bit how it was, like the flight, they paid for the flight, stuff like that.
Yeah. So usually how it goes, from what I've known from my first year, is usually the teams always pay for your flight to the country and back home at the end of the year when the season's over. So they paid for me and my dad to come over. And my dad was there for about a week with me to just get me settled in. First time out the country, he didn't want me to travel alone. So yeah. That's how that went. It was a smooth flight and everything. It was a little, you know, the weird part about it was seeing when I woke up in the middle of the night, all I seen was the water. So, but besides that, the flight was pretty cool. It wasn't too long, about 9 hours. But yeah, they pay for your flight and all that. And just, just getting to the airports, reading everything, it's all pretty simple because it's all in English. Like airports all over the world are always in English. Yeah. So everything was easy to read, easy to find. So.
All right. So like when you touched down, did they like come pick you up in the car, or like how that work?
Yeah, my coach actually came pick me up in the car.
Okay.
Even the team van that we took all year.
So did he take you like right to your spot? Like that? I think you told me they paid for your housing and stuff like that. So like when he picked you up, did y'all go straight to the spot? Did y'all check out the gym? Like how?
We actually went to the gym. Okay. We went to a game. Our BBL team was playing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's what's up. How was the BBL game?
It was good. They were winning. I don't know who they played, but they ended up winning. And actually, one of my young teammates, he was on the floor because he played with me and the older dudes, or the 18, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so actually, that's my first time seeing him and seeing him play. So yeah,
that's what's up. So like, so how does that go? You said I remember you telling me a little bit about it. They pay for your housing. I think you told me about a car. They pay for the gas or something like that. Just tell me like the money you getting, like, is that towards your food, or do you got to pay for like housing, stuff like that?
Yeah, for my contract, what it was is they pay for my housing, my car, my gas in my car. I got a free meal every Monday, and then obviously free meals like on road trips. But all the other meals I had to pay for. Now it varies from contract to contract,
Right.
what team, what level you're at.
Yeah.
But this is my first year lower level, so and I actually had a very good setup. I live by myself. Like I said, they pay for me. Got my own car, all that. And so yeah, for me, I was cooking a lot because I wasn't making the most money, and you
Right.
know. As you really get into overseas, you understand, like, unless you really like have like a high name or went to a higher school or just had crazy stats or whatever, you're not going to make the most money coming out. So that's really when you got to really learn like how to budget, because you're not going to make the most money coming out of college. Usually, like I said, unless you're one of the top guys that
Yeah.
just missed the NBA or the G League, whatever.
Yeah.
So for me, like, it was a lot of home cooked meals, or like, you know, like I said, free meals on the Monday. But besides that, I wasn't really eating out a lot. I probably ate out maybe 7 times the whole year.
Yeah.
So.
That's what's up. So like, was there any like major culture shocks like outside of basketball? Like obviously the language barrier. I know they got you in group chats where you didn't know the language for real, but like just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, before I even went out there, they were speaking in German. So like when I got added to the group chat, they were still speaking in German. My coach had to tell him, like, guys, we got an American now. So like he don't know anything about that. So all he speaks is English. So that was my first culture shock, was just seeing like, oh, this might be a little difficult. Now, when I got there, the whole team, coach, everybody in the organization, they all spoke fluent English. You know, some people were better than others. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Now, the hardest part about it, the culture shock that came with it, was you know, going to restaurants or going to the store, or not being able to read everything, having to get my Google Translate, or having to ask people all the 24/7.
So you had your Google Translator out a lot, for real.
Every 24/7.
Yeah, that's
every
crazy.
time.
So like, was the food different? Did it taste different?
Oh yeah, a lot healthier over there. The Europeans, you know, there's some ingredients that we have over here in the States that, you know, that's illegal over there. And like, you know, you just see their lifestyle is a lot different. It's a lot healthier lifestyle. You can just tell from the people, you know. Yeah. I think America's #1 place in the world with just obese numbers. And, you know, over there, like where I was at in Germany, I don't think I seen above maybe 5 to 6, 7 people that were really like, you know, obese or pushing that. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, like he said, his first contract was, you said the Rostock Wolves?
Rostock Seawolves.
Rostock Seawolves. So, just probably about a month ago, my boy signed his second contract. So I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about that. But yeah, he's moving on up.
Yeah. Now I'm going to my second year. I'm going to France. A team called Les Sables, or I think that's how you pronounce it. Les Sables Odilon. I'm not 100% sure. It's something like that.
Americans.
Yeah, I'm American. I don't know how to pronounce all that. But yeah, it's a third division. Moving up in salary, moving up in the league. So you know, it's a blessing, and I can't ask for anything better.
That's what's up. So what do you think? What do you want from yourself this year? Obviously, you did pretty good last year. I don't know your specific stats, but I know you was averaging around 20 something. You know what I'm saying? And the team really loves you. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you see from yourself? Obviously, you want to keep moving up. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, stagnant. You feel me? You work hard all the time, so I'm knowing it's not about to be hard to move up. But like, yeah, what do you see for yourself this next year? Yeah,
it's the same thing. You know, just come out and kill. Don't let me playing with older guys, and that's something I didn't explain this year. I had to be that go-to guy because I think I had about 5 or 6 teammates that were 16 years old, and I'm 24. So playing with high school kids, you know, they're not all the way developed, especially like a 16-year-old, unless you're just the best 16-year-olds in the world. Which all my teammates, they weren't. They were solid kids, but they just weren't the best basketball players, which that's fine. So I had to be that main guy for this year to really, like, you know, go get a bucket or go get somebody else a bucket. So just keeping that same mindset, like I know when I'm playing with better or even maybe a little bit better, you know, competition or like dudes on my team that are, you know, same skill caliber, just still staying aggressive, you know, looking for my shot, but also still playing that point guard role and getting my teammates involved, no matter, you know, different team, different, you know, coaching style, playing style, all that, you know, just staying aggressive, staying on the same route as I was this year.
That's what's up. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be tuned in. I was tuned in last year, but you feel me? So yeah, like he said, he's moving up in salary, moving up in league. Like he said, he's blessed. You know, it's a very hard thing to do. A lot of people can't, you know, play overseas, but like I told y'all in the intro, I want to play overseas. So I'm gonna just ask him a couple of things. Like, I mean, he's seen me hoop before, so I mean, I think I'm pretty decent. But I'm gonna just ask him like a couple of things that, you know, motivated him, or a couple of things that I should do. You know, I'm going into my last year at Shawnee State University, my 5th year. So that's my goal to play overseas. So I'm just asking him a couple things on like what he thinks I should do.
You gonna ask me?
Yeah. Oh shit, you're right. So we gonna clip that. But yeah, bro. Like I said, my last year at Shawnee, I mean, you see me hoop a little bit. But really, it's like, when do you think? Like you said, the agent contacted you. So like, around what time did he contact you at your 5th year or at Morehead? So like, that's what I'm trying to maneuver. Like, do I need to reach out or does he just reach out to me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you want to reach out or have your coach reach out, like say you have a coach that has a connection, reach out. Because like, you know, at Cedarville, he already knew Coach Estep. Shout out to him. He gave me the best opportunity I ever had. Only coach out of high school that gave me an offer. My only offer was Cedarville. So shout out to Coach Estep. But for me with him, he set me up with an agent, and that it fell through kind of. And so like, you know, but he still like, he gave me some like, you know, some like what is
Advice.
he gave me some advice. He like put me out there, put my name out there.
Yeah.
But I didn't end up signing until after my season at Morehead, my 5th year. So like I said earlier, he hit me up around July. I didn't leave till September. So I feel like, you know, it can be frustrating, like, you know, like when am I going to get it? But I would just say, just stay patient and just make sure you have a really good season and just, you know, it'll come with it.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're about to end it here, but I mean, I appreciate Brandon for, you know, telling us a little bit about his first year and what he expects in his 2nd year. You know, we're wishing big things, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is my boy, so you know what I'm saying? I'm always keeping him in my prayers, you know. I hope he elevates, and when he elevates, I hope it pushes me to elevate. So anything you want to say?
Appreciate you for having me, brother.
For sure.